Speaking today.
I'm just listening to this poor woman.
Christina Taylor Green was the youngest of the 6 victims shot to death in Tucson.
Oh, the shootings in Tucson. Gabrielle Giffords.
Ironically and tragedy. This victim was born on 9/11/2001. According to the Washington Post, father told the Arizona Daily Star she'd just been elected to the student.
The girl that was shot, the 9-year-old girl, was born September 11th, 2001. What a double tragedy. Some life and all that death, and it comes to death by a deranged nutcase with a Glock, semi-automatic, and pistol.
It is rare. They don't get too many down in that area. Maybe only once a year.
Clean this baby out. Blow the dust.
Place across the country.
A national weather meteorologist. This is NPR. Authorities in Tunisia say at least 8...
Here's all my screwdrivers from the Chinese tool store. $1.49 for a small flat blade. $1.49 for a Phillips long, thin one. Huh. Need to bring some tubes. Magnet, $2.99. Files, $2.99. They work really good. They're good files. They're nice and sharp. $3. Flat. Scraper, blade. Something else I wanted to show you here. Where'd it go? Just had a giant screwdriver here. Monster size. 3/8 by 8-inch. Big fat blade. Because I like to take off the cover of my electric boxes whenever I take over responsibility for electricity, I check all the connections, make sure the screws are tight. Here's the 40 amp breaker for the instant on-demand hot water. 40, 80, 120, 3 10 gauge cables, or no, 8 gauge cables actually, so see how tight they are. Oops. Phillips, that's not going to work. Let's try a flat blade. Oh, not even tight. Finger tight. See? That's not too bad. I check them all. Every apartment, every house, every panel. Wires come loose with time because the electricity vibrates 60 cycles per second, which is why when you get an electric shock, you feel a vibration. Plus, I guess the copper could compress. So that was nice and tight. Well, these are nice and tight. Tight. Funny, the bottom ones were loose. That one's a little loose. Here's a sub-feed that goes to the garage or the warehouse, or formerly the warehouse. Right there. 100 amp. It's almost tight. That one's almost tight. That one's loose. See what I mean? I found them sometimes they're so loose that the wire's charred. Connection's loose, builds up heat. The more heat it builds up, the worse things get. Oh, those are nice and tight. Go figure. Tight. Tight. I suppose there's some that'll tell me I should be using a special insulated screwdriver. Just using a plain one with 2 layers of rubber gloves on. Mini breakers, a little loose. Well, there's probably a specification for this. I just snug them down a bit. It's funny, huh? The 2 bottom 40 amperes were really loose. Like I forgot to tighten them. Now, next thing I'm going to do is a bit more daring. I've got some Allen keys here. I want to tighten the top 200 amp entrance right there. But the short end touches the switch and the long end I don't get any leverage. So I'm going to have to look for something to add a bit of leverage to this, like a hammer handle. Nope, claw.
Actually, sterile cleansing is probably not as good as it should be, but it is illegal to typically do.
There we go. Should I show you this as I get electrocuted? Who'd post the video if I got zapped, huh? Make sure you don't touch these two together. 200 amps, a lot of friggin' juice, boy. They send you flying. Kazooie. Make sure when you swing the wrench, you don't swing it into anything. Or slip. Check your surroundings. Shop vac with no filter. I have the filter, but I'm missing the cap. Oops. That budged a tiny bit. It's aluminum. Aluminum shrinks. Type THW. Oh, a little loose. Hope I don't crack the breaker. Should be using two hands. Yeah, nice and quiet now, but like a Cummins with 500 horsepower. It's quiet when it's sitting still. Crank her up, boy. 200 amps will wake you right up. A little loose.
Why is it necessary in this case that aglet affixing must precede urban perambulation? Okay, you can go for a walk in the city before you get home.
That was a neutral. No juice there, hopefully. A little loose there on the bar. Now I'm going to go get a socket, a 7/16. I'm going to check these babies out. I don't know if they have a nut in the back. Sometimes they have a nut in the back. Sometimes they thread the bar. Can't tell what this uses. I don't see any overheating signs, but I'll take care of it. I'm back. I noticed when I turn the camera back on, the lens ejects. Got a little chip in one of the teeth. Oh, a little loose, see? When we start sucking juice with that on-demand hot water, sucking 120 amps, could cause a problem. Arcing, pitting, whoops. Oh boy. Oh boy. That was loose. Huh. I wonder what that threads into. Don't like that. Should have gotten tight in a quarter turn. Is there a nut behind there? Can't tell. Don't know. I don't want to over tighten it. Strip something. And I really have to take this thing apart. Actually, I could turn off the main power. Then I have to hold a flashlight in my mouth. That's pretty gross. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. It's tight, but not tight. I don't know what's in the back there. Don't know. Awfully thick strap of copper. 3-0. 3-aught. Is that copper or aluminum? Need a cement block to stand on to see if it's a copper wire. Judging by the diameter, 3-0. I'm not that swift on my sizes of wire gauge to tell you what a 3-0 is. Copper! Expensive. I've got a whole roll of it, if you could believe it. Big roll. Left over from a job that I didn't do. Just I inherited it. Not too bad. I would have taken the paper off the ground wires. Wonder where the ground wire goes. Probably to the water. Timer. Wonder what the timer's for. No idea. Maybe the lights on the flagpole? Maybe. Okay, I got work to do. Thanks for watching.